Summer is peeking in and it already promises sizzling sun and fiery temperatures. How do you plan to hydrate and show off that summer body you spent months working on? Make it a Summer Me Happy affair with a date at our very own gastronomy center, Devon House. Cool down with some ice cream, natural blended juices, and other tasty meals and treats. That road trip to the beach? It's a must. Don't leave your sunscreens and remember to clean up after yourself. I'm Audrey Williams and this is your Jamaica Magazine for Wednesday, June 14th, World Blood Donor Day. More on this, the new Gastronomy Center at Devon House, and coastal preservation. But first, the news. Stay with us.
This is my appeal, Jamaica. Give blood for it.
Give blood and give the gift of life. So safe you don't have to think twice. Do what you can for one another.
Yeah, man.
Be a hero, be a blood donor.
Yeah, me people. Watch it. Give blood. For your sister and your brother, save the life of another. You might never know. Give blood. As you know my life, you love many people want blood. The Father says so.
One blood.
Sign up today. Be a blood donor. Many people. One blood.
Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, June 14. Jamaicans can expect to see an increase in police personnel in their communities as government moves to put a handle on rising crime. 628 homicides have been recorded on the island since the start of the year. In Parliament Tuesday, National Security Minister Robert Montego said Clarendon and Hanover topped the list of parishes being targeted by the police. Minister Montego's stance follows Monday's quadruple murder in Hanover.
The security forces will be strategically increasing their presence in the public space. There will be roadblocks, curfews, cordon and search, and other policing activities. I urge members of the public, Mr. Speaker, who may be inconvenienced by this increase in security operations to exercise patience, understanding, and to cooperate with the lawful orders of the security forces.
With 80% of murders being committed with illegal guns, Minister Montego said amendments to the Firearm Act would be fast-tracked to provide stiffer penalties.
We are determined as a government to reduce the amount of illegal guns on the streets and to lock down the gunmen, trader, and renter of firearms. In addition, the Special Measures Act is before a joint parliamentary committee, and I am urging the quick passage of this act to enable the police to clear, hold, and build specific communities that are of interest.
The National Security Minister said the anti-gang legislation would also be amended to arrest crime. In the meantime, the Jamaica Constabulary Force is seeking the public's help in capturing 13 of the island's most wanted men. The men are wanted for crimes committed in Kingston, St. Thomas, St. Catherine, St. Anne, Manchester, St. James, Westmoreland, and Hanover. Topping the list is Marlon Perry, popularly known as Duppy Flim. The list also includes Akeem Johnson, otherwise called Bobo Sparks, Adrian Robinson, also known as Rasta, Chinado Leslie, alias Blacks, and Christopher Pesso.
O'Shane Cooper, OB, who is wanted for murder, and he is from Western Kingston. We have Anthony Allison, OC Bujo, who is wanted for 2 counts of murder in the parish of St. Anne.
Assistant Commissioner of Police Elon Powell was speaking Tuesday at the JCF press conference. Still on national security, Portfolio Minister Robert Montego has called for a meeting with opposition spokesman Peter Bunting to discuss security concerns. Minister Montego's invitation was extended in a letter sent Monday. Mr. Montego said he welcomed suggestions and ideas which could help to reduce crime through bipartisan efforts. And Minister Montego says Jamaica Constabulary Force divisional officers are to receive 19 mid-sized sport utility vehicles to carry out their duties. He says the procurement process has started and when completed will plug the gap of divisional officers using their personal vehicles to carry out inspections. The minister was speaking at Sunday's Thanksgiving service for Assistant Commissioner of Police Winchroy Boudou. The National Security Minister said that in ACP Badu's honor, the government was moving to change its policy to give all police officers a burial with full honors. Minister Montego added that a new hearse had been ordered to transport police personnel on the final leg of their journey. The police have been called in to investigate fires believed to be lit by arsonists at 5 of the island's disposal sites. The National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, has spent $15 to $20 million in the past 2 months to extinguish fires at the Retirement, Myersville, Haddon, Doctors Wood, and Riverton waste disposal sites. During Sunday's tour of the Riverton City landfill, which was the site of the latest fire, NSWMA Executive Director Audley Gordon had strong words for suspected arsonists.
I say to those people who would be intent on lighting a dump because there's a dispute with the NSWMA or because you probably need some work or whatever, think again of what you're doing. Because first of all you will be doing is risking a prison term. You only will be risking a prison term because you will not get a cent of reward from those kind of actions.
And finally, a committee has been established to plan the funeral for former Jamaica Football Federation President Captain Horace Burrell. The committee includes Captain Burrell's family, the Football Federation, and staff of the Ministry of Sport. Portfolio Minister Olivia Grange made the announcement in Parliament Tuesday as she led tributes to Captain Burrell. Ms. Grange said the service would be held at 10 a.m. on June 28 at the National Arena in Kingston. She said the funeral would be a celebration of Captain Burrell's life, including a tribute concert, followed by interment at Up Park Camp.
He was just loved by all Jamaicans. He was just this wonderful guy who was everybody's friend. And so today, I just want to say that we will always cherish his memory, and his presence will continue to loom high and big like the dreams that he had for Jamaica.
Other parliamentarians paid tributes to Captain Burrell, including Transport Minister Mike Henry, former Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller, and opposition spokesperson on sport Natalie Nita Headley. The captain passed away on June 6. He was 67 years old. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.
It's time for us to get it right.
Equal rights and justice.
For our men and women.
Equality.
A message from the Bureau of Gender Affairs and Dispute Resolution Foundation, paid for by the UN Women Fund for Gender Equality.
Let's get a little breeze on this land. All right. Now let's get some bounce in the rhythm. All right. Let's get some fire on our hearts. Now that is what we call all right. Run, come, get some Jamaica.
Gastronomy. Not familiar with the term? Well, if you like lighting up your taste buds, then you're right on the mark. Gastronomy is the art of good eating, and Devon House cops surprise as it facilitates dining from dawn to past sunset, serving both Jamaican and international cuisines. Most recently, this landmark added more history to the scroll as it was named the first gastronomy center on the island. More in this feature.
This evening we launch the first of hopefully a number of gastronomy centers across destination Jamaica. We selected Devon House to be the start not only because it is unique in its own offerings, we also selected Devon House because it's in the center of commerce and entertainment and culture in the Caribbean, the city of Kingston.
Gastronomy is one of the fastest growing reasons for people to travel. The World Tourism Organization estimates that the gastronomy market is approximately $150 billion. Boasting world-renowned food and beverage delights such as ackee and saltfish, jerk pork, coffee, and rum, Jamaica is being marketed as a food destination. The Tourism Ministry is serving a platter of treats to foodies. Serving the helpings are gastronomy centers of Jamaica, stops for guests to cook, dine, and be educated on Jamaican food.
We're going to be establishing here at Devon House the first gastronomy club, and we will be building a special kitchen so that dream of putting the first standalone kitchen without a chef, without a cook, without anyone except those who will see to its kempness throughout the period. And we will be marketing that kitchen as a location for visitors from across the world to come to Devon House and cook. So you will bring your families on a Sunday afternoon, and we'll be establishing a farmer's market just next door to it. The final thing that we want to do here at Devon House in advancing this gastronomy prototype is to establish a food shop. You move from shop to shop and you just nibble. You just pick and eat different types of cuisine. So you perhaps start with a little rundown. The next shop is jerk chicken. The next shop is jerk pork. The next shop is ackee and saltfish.
It seems a perfect combo. Devon House, built by Jamaica's first black millionaire in the 1800s, has transcended into a haven for ice cream lovers and socialites. Already on site, some 14 eateries featuring local and international cuisine.
I think it's an excellent idea. I think the time has come for that. We serve both Jamaican food, international food, and we also have an Italian pizzeria.
Voila.
What we do is a thin crust pizza with fresh dough, daily prepared, and we combine it with the Jamaican flavor. So like the Jamaican pizza is ackee and callaloo, or jerk pork, jerk chicken. We also do Hawaiian, pepperoni, so we try to please all kind of buds.
It's a fabulous idea. One, because Devon House has such rich history, and I believe that it's in line with our culture. It's just whatever it is that comes and intertwines together as one. You know, food, culture, music is a lifestyle.
I know it's going to be much more exciting. I believe what the Ministry of Tourism have done so far in terms of the improvement on the property is just amazing, and I just know it's going to get better as it goes along. The other retail shops that are here is also a wonderful combination. The atmosphere is great. We love it for Rev Jewelry and Accessories because it lends to the energy and the synergy of what we have to offer. So I'm very happy about this move.
It's an absolutely amazing idea. If we can bring gastronomy and market that as a tourism destination or as a tourist choice rather, that would be amazing.
The thought of persons in Jamaica and all that has always been, why is our food not more out there, Why isn't that more people coming just for the food? So, with the minister's vision, it was really about putting that plan into reality.
So happy that the minister has been able to fuse food across the world, Jamaican with Chinese, Jamaican with Italian, Jamaican with Indian, Jamaican with French. Any cuisine across the world, we can fuse it with some of our jerk seasoning or some things that are synonymous to Jamaica.
We are particularly happy at this initiative by our minister. The more people that utilize Devon House to come there for different experiences, it means that Devon House will be more self-sufficient in generating funds for the upkeep and maintenance of this heritage site.
When you create a gastronomy center, create an opportunity for not just locals. The locals already understand Devon House, but the tourists that may come, it may attract visitors from the cruise operators, because it's a big deal. And I think it's something that we need to push and drive because the history and culture of Devon House actually fits very well with the new model, the new proposed model.
If you're watching the JIS, you're always in the know when it comes to government information. Keep watching, keep informed, and tell your friends. JIS, your #1 source for government info.
Hurricanes can strike at any time. In the event of one, be prepared to act quickly. If a hurricane watch or warning has been issued, review your home disaster response plan. Map out likely routes to evacuate if your home is at risk and confirm with relatives or friends you plan to stay with. Also, confirm the location of the nearest shelter. Check your emergency supplies and restock if necessary. Remember, disasters do happen, so be prepared.
I was first introduced to the idea of donating blood when I was attending Calabar High School. My Key Club had the idea of keeping a blood drive, but back then I was too young to donate.
My mother is a nurse, so I have always known about the importance of donating blood. But I never donated until something tragic had happened and a co-worker was in need of blood.
First time I gave blood was back in 2008 when my mom was diagnosed with cancer. She's the main reason why I took the first opportunity to give blood. Unfortunately, I stopped donating blood because my mom had passed. She succumbed to her cancer, and as a result, I didn't have any reason to donate blood.
After that first time donating, I did not donate for several years. Not because I didn't think it was important, it was just not a priority.
I didn't have any other family member who was ill at that time, or anybody being pregnant or expecting a child, so I didn't really have a reason to give a blood on someone's behalf. My dad called me one day and said that, Jay, you know, I'm going to the hospital and I'm going to do a little procedure. But I'm going to need you to donate some blood for me. At that time I didn't know what it was. It's afterwards when I found out that he also has a form of cancer.
I was turning 30 a few years ago, and I didn't want to just have a regular birthday party. So I started thinking about what I could do, and the first idea I had was a blood drive.
My family experience actually brought the reality home. Before I would see commercials or I would hear people talk about giving blood, and I wouldn't even consider it because it didn't affect me. I donate because it's a simple act of kindness and it goes a far way in saving someone's life. Plus it's also a benefit to me health-wise.
People should donate blood because really that's the only way that persons who need it can get it. Unfortunately, modern medicine and science hasn't found a way to make blood. It's a very good feeling because everybody grows up, you know, reading about superheroes, and so I get to be a superhero all the time.
Knowing that my act actually goes towards saving someone's life is quite a humbling experience.
I celebrate life by saving a life. You have a valid pint.
What's your measure?
Share a pint today.
Share a pint today.
Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it.
No dash no paper, no dash no plastic. Dispose your garbage responsibly. No know how to recycle, learn it quick. And if you drop it, better pick up every piece of it. Plastics last forever, don't forget the bits. Cause when them touch the street, them end up in the sea. Collect pan the reef where they fish them feed. And when you want seafood, I eat your
Keep
eat.
the island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. No dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica.
Sand, sun, sea, summer. At this time of the year, the beach is always that much more interesting. As a tropical isle, it's always a first choice for a day of fun and relaxation. Our coasts are a national treasure, and it's up to us to ensure that these gems are kept sanitary. Learn how you can protect our beaches and marine life and create an environment that you see fit for easy breathing and relaxation.
Part in preserving our environment as much as possible. That's the reality.
Jamaicans love going to the beach, hardly surprising since we are a tropical island people. But we aren't the only fans. Among its many offerings, Jamaica's tourism landscape owes much to the appeal of our many miles of white sand beaches. Yet, although these gems of nature offer us both a place to play and earn, all too often, this is how we treat them.
From diapers to container covers, plastic, bottles, bags, you name it, it's out here.
According to the US-based nonprofit environmental advocacy group Ocean Conservancy, our oceans sustain us with the basic elements of life, producing half of the oxygen in the air we breathe and serving as an essential part of the water cycle. Beaches are the frontier of this essential resource, providing habitat and nesting grounds for important ocean wildlife like sea turtles and seabirds, and helping to sustain complex coastal economies. It's why local organizations like the National Environment and Planning Agency and the Urban Development Corporation regularly organize exercises to clear our beaches of the debris so carelessly discarded.
The objective is really, most importantly, to raise the awareness amongst the general population about how our everyday activities affect our coastal resources. Because what we find is that when we dispose of garbage improperly, it ends up right back on the beach.
Don't litter, don't throw garbage in the sea, in the rivers, in gullies and stuff. Just keep the environment clean.
Because we want a clean environment to come in and play and swim.
Polluting our beaches with trash is not just an eyesore. It affects the health of people, wildlife, and economies. And what we do on land invariably ends up in the water. The result could be injury to swimmers and beachgoers, wildlife being harmed from eating or getting trapped in the garbage, boat propellers being ensnared, and tourists seeking more pristine environs to vacation.
It's very important because if all the garbage washes away into the sea, the marine animals will choke and they will die. It will cause pollution.
The beaches are nature's gift to us, offering up a relaxing environment to get away from the stressors of life, enjoy them, and allow others to do the same.
That can easily change if we allow the cutting of trees, forest fires, animal grazing, crop cultivation, or improper dwellings to destroy our forest reserves. Help preserve Jamaica's flora and fauna. If you know or suspect that someone is hurting our forest reserves, call 1-888-FORESTS. Remember, protecting our forests means sustaining our lives.
Speeding through life and the traffic lights till somebody get hurt and the tears start cry. Save a life for the kids, for you and I. Save kids' lives. Make the road safe whether day or night, for pedestrians, passengers, cars and bikes. Save a life for the kids, for you and I. Save kids' lives.
Hey man, it's our job to keep the road them safe and protect care of the youth them so we know them safe and obey the road code. Don't race, no bother with the speeding case, make face and check your light them on your tires and brakes. Riders on the pillions who left the helmet. Put on the cell phone, no send no text, no matter what color they on your plate.
When you're on the road, take your time. When you're on the road, bear this in mind. When you're on the road, you can save a life. When you're on the road, when you're on the road, I beg you please be safe. Wear your seatbelt for keep you safe, and make sure your helmet's in place when you're on the road.
Hey, follow me. Well, everybody drive good and walk good. Then teach the youth them how to cross good. I beg you obey the road signs, park good. And put the young ones in a car seats, all good. And everybody drive good and walk good. And we say young and old, I beg you cross good. Remember the dark clothes at night, that is not good. From you I use up the sidewalk, it's all good.
When you're on the road, take your time. When you're on the road, bear this in mind. When you're on the road, you can save a life. When you're on the road, when you're on the road, I beg you please be safe. Wear your seatbelt to keep you safe, and make sure your helmet's in place when you're on the road. When you're on the road, when you're on the road.
Sun hats and shades, air conditioner, fan, sunscreen, water, fruits, ice cream, white sand beaches, and don't forget your umbrellas. Expect rain as we are a tropical climate. This summer be ready to combat every obstacle and embrace every opportunity. Keep us in the loop on Facebook and Twitter while we keep you in the know on YouTube and on our website at www.jis.gov.jm. And feel free to email us your comments and feedback at jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm. Until next time, on behalf of the hardworking crew here at JIS, I'm Audrey. Take care.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.